let's go to Jara in Florida. Hey, Jara, you're on the show. What's going on?
Hi, morning studio.
Morning.
Okay, so I just have a question. I was wondering if you guys could do a segment of the worst scams that you've fallen for. And the reason I say this is because I remember like a year ago when Amy fell for the scam. I think it was like a prisoner had just gotten out and he came to the door and he was selling Amy something and Amy cried with him and Amy gave the person her credit card number.
Yeah. And then she bought all these magazines. It never really happened.
No, it wasn't magazines.
Produce.
Never really happened. Yeah. I think we could spend an hour on Amy's.
Yeah, alone.
Well, that one right there is probably my worst.
You think? What about the cat?
Oh, yeah.
When Amy bought like this really expensive cat, but it was
hyperallergenic.
hyperallergenic.
It was a deposit.
Yeah, she gave a deposit, and then she never got the cat, and then we went after him on the show, and all of a sudden she got her deposit back, but like they weren't going to give it back to her.
No chance. That was the biggest scam ever.
She got scammed for that.
They were in Louisiana.
That was a tough one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've been very fortunate as far as like scams and links. For me, somebody used my credit card at Bojangles last week, and I canceled it immediately.
Really?
Yeah, you were gone, and I was like, somebody's using my credit card at Bojangles. Cancel. But I think my number just got out, and I have LifeLock.
No one went to Bojangles. Your wife didn't go to Bojangles.
I hit her up. You have Bojangles? Nope. Cancel the card. So I think my Lunchbox back in the day maybe was the first one to like get semi-scammed because he clicked a link. He thought he was on the news.
Hey, look, you were on the news. What? I was on the news? No, it wasn't me.
But it's just a link. They were fishing.
They got him good.
They're like trying to get him.
The biggest that doesn't come off as scam, but it definitely Ray got scammed when he thought he was modeling for Express and he showed up and took pictures in a basement. That's a scam. It's just different.
Hey, good job of putting it on right now because it's good. It's off you because this was the worst.
No,
one.
this is definitely the worst.
Ray was approached by a photographer. It was like, hey, I'm shooting for Express, the store in the mall.
Men's. Yes.
Yeah, and so would come down into my basement, and Ray got in his underwear and like
on the bed
and took all these pictures. And just his underwear, they never ever surfaced.
Weird. Never made the magazine.
Never was in a pamphlet. The guy, we don't even know if the guy was actually a photographer or if the camera had film.
I mean,
I'm sure it had film.
Sure it had film, yeah.
Ray,
he was documenting.
Looking back, Ray.
Yeah.
Pretty, like, do you kind of hate that happened?
For sure scammed.
Yeah.
And it was a learning experience, yeah.
Yeah, what does this make
like
possible?
You were there, like, naked, basically.
Yeah, and then after the fact, I did realize that's the reason he wanted me to drink, you know?
Oh,
wow.
He wanted you to drink, too.
Yeah, he said there's a fridge. You can have drinks. You're more comfortable when you're drinking.
And so how unclothed did you get?
My underwear.
And like you were laying in the bed like spread eagle,
like
were you like doing like on all fours? Like how was he having you model the underwear?
Normally, they wanted to, I guess he was saying they were trying to promote it as a loungewear. So, but all this stuff now, that everybody's wearing all this relaxed fit clothing. I was the start of it years ago with this guy, and he said people are going to now be more comfortable in underwear and briefs and stuff like that on their couch. So that's how I was modeling.
And so you were wearing briefs
on a couch.
And was he getting like really close to you, like taking pictures, like close-ups?
Yeah, it was for a magazine.
But it wasn't. So you can't argue that. But yes.
Was there anyone else there, Ray? Like, it was just you two?
Like a lighting director.
No, it was just him. But he did say there were other people getting filmed later in the day.
Sure, of course. Was there any chance that you were changing and there were pictures taken of you that you didn't know?
I think that was before webcams and secret stuff like that.
Okay. I think that's the new leader in the clubhouse of in the past how we've been scammed.
Thank you.
Eddie, you have any way you've been scammed?
Nah, I just remember when we were moving to Nashville, I saw a house for rent for like $200 a month, and it was awesome, and it was huge. And then when I called them, they were like, no, this is not for rent. And it ended up being, Nigerian prince.
So,
but I called the real owner, and they're like, this is not for rent. So this is
you were interested in the scam.
Oh, I was ready to do it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. That'd have been a good deal.
Yeah, but I didn't fall for it.
Lunchbox had seen a new one. What was it?
I got a text message, and it says, hello, my name is Evelyn Thornton, and I'm a recruiter at Simply Hired. We offer full-time and part-time jobs, and we've had your resume sent to us and recommended by several online recruiters. So we'd like to offer you a part-time job or full-time, depending on what you're interested in. The work is simple, and all you need is a smartphone, computer to get the job done. Daily wages range from $270.
Yeah, all that, all good stuff, but like.
But then you click a link.
Yeah. Did you click it?
No, because here's my thing. I don't have a resume.
Yeah.
You
So-
know,
Good
point,
no,
buddy.
it's not.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I knew that wasn't for me, but I thought if you were looking for a job and you had sent your resume out,
for
you would
sure.
think, oh, man, that's awesome. Someone has contacted me about a job.
Or this actually could be a thing and they just have the wrong number down.
Yeah, I think
Eh.
they're shooting their shot.
Maybe.
They're spreading the net.
Wait, this wasn't a scam. It was more of a catfish. I got catfish when I was like 26.
Oh, this
I
one.
thought it was a Guess Jeans model who wanted to say what up. And like, I talked to her, but her webcam was always broken.
Brie.
Yeah. And then it turns out it was a dude who was like getting money from other men.
Didn't he make the news or something?
Yes,
Made the
it
news.
made
It was
the
a big
news.
story. And I luckily didn't. I mean, I didn't pay him that much. But it was just
That much.
No, I had nothing. But I brought him on the air thinking it was a girl to prove to them. I was like, guys, you'll never believe somebody actually likes me. A Guess Jeans model. And they were like, no way. And then we put her on, and she came on the show. Sounded drunk as crap. We came on the show, and it turned out it was like a really small man who had made a lot of money off of dudes.
Scamming lots of people.
And we've always, we're pretty
It's
scammable.
still
show.
wild. You
Yeah.
got caught up in that.
I didn't get caught up because nothing
Nah.
happened to me.
But you were in it though. Like
Oh,
you
he got
thought,
mad at
you
us when
thought when we were like Bobby, we were questioning
I
this
hope.
Guess Jeans model being into
I
Brie.
hope,
What was her
because
name? Brie
Brie
Larson.
Larson.
Because nobody ever wanted to go
No.
out on
No,
dates
Brie
with her.
Condon.
Brie
Brie-
Larson's
oh, yeah.
an
Oh, yeah.
actress.
Oh, okay, Brie
it
Condon.
wasn't that I was like, I wasn't mad at you. I was so happy for me because it was like,
But you were defensive
yeah,
when we were
because-
questioning
because
it.
I was like, I can't. There's finally a girl that likes me, and you guys are fighting. That's what it was. I felt so insulted. This is the story here from 2010. They had been in contact for months from ABC News. When the woman who identified herself as Brie Condon made the first request for money, Mark Puello said they met online, exchanged telephone calls and emails. Brie had sent pictures of herself, but they'd never met in person. According to the affidavit, he had sent $10,000 to Brie Condon. Luckily, I was broke then. I'll be honest with you, because it might have been a different story then. But yeah, I was just so insulted because there were no girls that wanted to date me, and finally there was a model, and they were like, "There's no chance," and I was like, "You guys are so mean." And it was a little man.
Ugh.
It was a little man. But yeah, Jar, we've been through it a little bit over here.
I can see. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing your story.
Yeah, you brought up a lot of hurt.
A lot of pats.
A lot of hurt that is just kind of still there. I hope you have a great day, Jar. Thank you for listening to the show.
It's a Bobby Bones show.